That's Judith Sipuma, a South African jazz and Afro-pop singer. Knowing that at the current moment that she's singing gospel, she now changed her career. Not exactly changed her career, I mean changed her genre. She's normally known as a jazz and Afro-pop singer, but amazing stuff what she's doing right now within the gospel categories. It's amazing indeed. I've seen her performing quite a numerous times on the awards. That's lovely, beautiful, stunning lady. Actually, she grew up in Polokwane and moved to Cape Town in 1994 to study as a jazz and a vocalist. Amazing. She's done a great, beautiful. Actually, talking about the albums that she has produced, talking about the experience live in concert, a cry, a smile, a dance. There's more about sister Judith Sipuma. Lots of albums actually she has produced in the South African in the country, and she's done it proud actually. I mean, I'm talking about there's a song that I remember. It's called, I just say the name now and I keep saying I remember. It's called I Remember. Beautiful, stunning song. That's when I started to listen to her, when I had this song on one of the previous jobs that I used to work for. On a previous job that I used to work for. Amazing hearing this song. It was my first time and I was very, very impressed. For you out there, if you don't know what I'm talking about something like this. You'll love this lady.
This is Luis D. Ortiz from Million Dollar List in New York, and I'm here in Manhattan Jaguar, where I bought my first car ever since I've been in the United States. And the reason I chose Jaguar is because my mother always loved the Jaguars, and she was never able to afford one. And she always kept talking that in the future she'll eventually buy one, but she never did. So when it went time for me to be able to afford one, I chose no other car than a Jaguar. And I think the reason my mother liked it so much, it was because it was a car that was it was very luxurious and it was sophisticated, but yet was classic and not too showy like, any other brand of luxury cars. And, my mother always said that, and my mother was like a Jaguar. She was very intense. So it kind of grew up in me as well. So last year I bought my first Jaguar. It was an XJL. And it was the kind of car that I could drive and also be driven in, which to me, it works because in my business, I have to take, buyers and clients all around the city to show them property. And I think that car in specific is the kind of car that potential buyers would feel very comfortable in. And at the same time, it's a car that they're always impressed. Every time I put a buyer in behind in the back seat, they're always impressed with the car because it's comfortable and it's very, it's powerful. So I'm very happy. I hear tonight we're revealing the F-Type Coupe, which I may be buying one myself. So this is the event taking place in Manhattan Jaguar. So everybody should come here and buy, because I'll be buying one too. And actually, you know what? Don't buy it, because I don't want everybody having the same car as I'm having. So thank you very much for having me, and it's a pleasure to be a part of this.
Legend has it that Cleopatra used to bathe in a blend of donkey's milk, almond oil and honey. Today, pampering yourself is a lot easier. The Sense of Luxury Beauty and Fragrance range by Arita Bagwandin makes rejuvenating your body and senses effortlessly accessible. Her luxury products blend exotic fragrances with the most beneficial natural ingredients, because every woman deserves to feel like a goddess. Visit www.solarita.info for the full range. Sense of Luxury, where beauty and luxury are a way of life.
That's it. Your boy Tumi Devaughn is still here with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the stunning music. I just played you I Remember by Judith S. Puma. Lovely, stunning musician indeed. I love her so much. She's so amazing. Alright, moving along as well, I'm going to be playing one of my best favorite. I'm talking about the Sankomota, a band from the mountain kingdom of Lesotho. The band was formed around 1976 and consisted of several members in its earliest year, namely Frank Lepa, Mos Nkofu, Black Jesus, Murudi Seleta, and Tepo Tula. Oh, I almost forget the other one as well. I'm talking about Pito Sarah, amongst others. Knowing that this band actually is originally from Lesotho. You might be familiar with the Entate Tepo Tula. I'm talking about this.
Born from a master of inspiration. I'll tell you, the flesh that dies brings a God that lives in you to achieve the power of life in you. I sincerely pass my greatest gratitude to a friend, my Papa, who left a message in a song for me to hear. It can only be proper to pass it on to the ears that feel and knows truth. Yes, I remember what my father said. Hey, hey. Let me say something right here. Look deep in your heart, for you are a master of generations to come. So you can be remembered and never wonder when your name is not called from the register of the masters. Yes, you are a master. Your body shaking with this music. Cause you never, ever went before. I would like to ask the choir to join me sing the song.